Hey everybody, this is Harkov311 and welcome back to our game as the Ottoman Empire. It is now 1856, so exactly 20 years in. The Franco-Prussian War, as you may remember, ended with Germany winning, because Germany always, well, the NGF, Germany doesn't exist yet, but it probably will soon, winning as it usually does. And, let's see, oh yeah, the Taiping Rebellion also happened and was promptly crushed. Much faster than in real life, by the way. Oh, could Russia actually be trying to annex Manchuria finally? We may find out soon. Meanwhile, how are things going for... Actually, at some point I do want to just get rid of Yemen. I'm just trying to figure out when would be the best time to do that. And... Oh, jeez. They're allied with Ethiopia. Oh, that sucks. Actually, does Ethiopia like Egypt? The thing is, Ethiopia is also allied with us. So I feel like if they had to pick between the two of us, they would probably pick us because we're the great power, after all. So I don't know. At some point we'll need to declare on Yemen, and we'll see if Ethiopia turns on them or turns on us. The thing is, though, we're also allies with Nejd and Oman, and Hejaz is basically our puppet. So I think we'll be able to crush them pretty fast. Plus, we get the island of Socotra. This is one of those little details of the game that I just love, is that they actually have the island of Socotra in the game. That's just kind of fun. Oh man, stuff is happening so fast. Alright, railroads being built left and right. What's the papers say here? Tensions in question mark have reached the point where an international crisis is on our hands. Oh, is this the crisis we had before where everyone just gave up? Or is there like an actual... No, there's no crisis going on. Yeah, the newspaper is obsolete. That's just great. Indian Lakes now belongs to the UK, probably in Canada somewhere. Oh yeah, the Young Turks. I forgot. So our Liberal Party is now... Well, we'd have two Liberal parties. We've got the People's Union Party, which is an interventionist, secular, pacifist Liberal Party, and we also have the Young Turks, who are free trade, laissez-faire, moralist jingoism. So, I don't know. I'm not sure which one would really be better, because on the other hand, full citizenship and interventionism are nice, but free trade is... I don't know, free trade is kind of sucky because you can't have tariffs for any reason, like, whatsoever. Pacifism is a little sucky because basically you can't spend enough on the military to actually make people stay in the military. Jingoism, I don't know. Personally, I think pro-military is good because jingoism also has the penalty of more supplies being consumed because everybody's so gung-ho about joining the war that they start, like, being kind of idiots. I don't know. Although usually jingoism, it's kind of funny. This is like, that's, I think, the only liberal party in the whole game that I can think of off the top of my head that actually has jingoism as its military policy. Like, that's almost never the case with liberal parties in the game. Railroad to Pristina, railroad to Prizren. Alright, so... Railroads are popping up like weeds in southern Serbia, you guys. Oh, and to the Sanjak of Novi Pazar. And to Skopje. Hey, market structure. From two Sicilies. Hold on, what's your diplomatic situation looking like, two Sicilies? America and France are influencing you, and so is Spain. Amazingly, Spain is still a great power. That's kind of that kind of astounds me. Okay, and are you justifying war on anyone? Hold on. Military diplomacy map. I guess I'm nervous because I keep wondering, are they gonna like declare war on someone? Because I feel like that's the main reason that you would like actually want an alliance is if you're about to start some shit. And if they're about to start some shit, like in Italy, I don't want any of that. No thanks. Sorry. Alright, so we got market structure unlocked. Admin efficiency is good. Tax efficiency is good. Once again, we're faced with the problem of paradox grand strategy game technology, which is that everything is good. So let's see. Max national focus. Boy, I don't know. Education and colonial migration seem like seem really awesome, but on the other hand, I feel like we can't keep getting too far behind on the other stuff, or else, you know, well, it'll just be embarrassing if we don't, like, you know, at some point get up to date on other things. I don't know, we don't really need Navy stuff right away, I don't think. We're not really a Navy power as it is. Actually, yeah, let's get our admin efficiency up, because that's one thing that I don't think we're very good at right now. Yeah, I mean, it's better than it was, but man, the Western Balkans and our non-Turkish areas are still pretty poor in that regard. Yes. Okay. All the railroads are finishing in Bulgaria now. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Rebels in Persia? What's this? What is going on? Oh geez. Persian reactionaries? Oh, F that noise. Hey, Persia, can we have military access? Cool. You will accept. You know, Persia, I'll do you a solid. I'll help you get rid of these reactionary rebels. I mean, assuming he doesn't, like, kill them before I even get there, which he might. Oh yeah, he's got it taken care of. He's got it taken care of. We'll be fine. Yeah, you don't want like revolutions happening in your spheres, because then basically pause for a second. Basically, if they succeed, they go out of your sphere, and generally speaking, they change government types. So who even knows who will be in charge if the revolution succeeds? Now, in the case of Persia, being that it's partially westernized, it'll probably just mean all of their like social and political and military reforms go away, which is bad for Persia, although we don't care so much maybe about it. Gain 2 consciousness. Gain 0.30 literacy. Gain prestige, gain research points. Syria gains 4 militancy. Here are these far-flung provinces, forgotten it seems by both God and civilization. Barbaric native practices, foreign to the mind of any civilized man, still persist, along with widespread illiteracy, unsanitary living conditions, and the sheer ignorance of unenlightened minds. The Colonial Office has published a report on the social conditions in the colonies, and it's not exactly sunny reading. Many of the people of the colonies still live under the conditions of the European Dark Age, or worse, and the Colonial Office strongly suggests something be done about it. I mean, this gives us immediate prestige and research points, but on the other hand, if we gain literacy, I feel like that might be better for, like, research in the long run. On the other hand, they actually already have pretty high literacy in Syria, because I remember that we got the clergy population there up to 2% already. You know what? We'll roll our dice. We'll roll the dice with the higher militancy. I think we'll be okay. Alright, now we're finishing the... Yeah, here we go. Railroads on the... in Asia Minor and finishing up now. Yeah. It's kind of embarrassing we still have irregulars in an army, though. USA goes to war to cut Sokoto down to size? What? Okay, that's really crazy. South Georgia now belongs to the... South Georgia now belongs to the UK. I mean, okay. Yep, Argentina has a core on the Falklands. How appropriate. I wonder if we actually can recruit anybody, because we're like over manpower limit. I know that for a fact. But can we at least replace these like irregulars with like regular soldiers maybe? Hey, we can. Infantry in Damascus. And infantry in Diyarbakir. And we will disband the 2 irregulars. Railroad has reached... Well, it hasn't exactly reached Sarajevo, but it will soon. Liberals still gaining at the expense of conservatives and reactionaries in the upper house. You know, do we have any capitalists at all? We have 2 capitalists! Oh my god, we have capitalists! You know, I told you guys, if we built the railroads, the railroads are the field of dreams. If you build it, they will come. Build enough railroads and you will get capitalists. Now, we have to start encouraging them sooner or later, but it's not even 1860 yet. We can still wait on that. Uh-oh, though, we slipped a spot in great power. Actually, oh man, us and Austria are like so close. Ew, Anarcho-Liberals? No! Yeah, Anarcho-Liberals are the absolute worst, like, group to have cause a rebellion, because basically they install... and of course we immediately get Anarcho-Liberal rebels. Yeah, they immediately install a bourgeois dictatorship, which basically means that, like, which basically means free trade, and they unrepeal any reforms that you have. Well, any social reforms that you have. Political ones they'll keep, but they won't enact new ones, which kind of defeats the purpose as far as I'm concerned. Alright, just a few days until our infantry replacements arrive. Oh. Oh, and France has Diplo annexed Madagascar. There it is. I figured it would happen soon. Oh, the Radical Party has been formed. What is this? Oh, that's our Anarcho-Liberal Party. See, pro-military, full citizenship, atheism, laissez-faire trade. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, railroads are now expanding into Albania. Minority building restrictions. Speaking of Albania, In our efforts to assimilate the Albanian provinces into the Ottoman state, bright minds within our administration have come up with the idea to restrict the rights of the Albanian minority and others to construct buildings and own land. While this measure will be extremely unpopular among minorities, it will likely hasten the assimilation process. I will pick yes, because even though it may not be the smartest course of action, it's probably what the Ottomans would have done in real life. Oligopoly structure. Factory output, tech efficiency. Yes, yes, yes. Very good. Actually, can we beef up that army? I feel like we should. Recruitment. Hey, we can. Let's see. Kurdish artillery. Artillery. Dragoons. Dragoons. And an engineer. So we can actually make engineers now. Alright, and all those guys, once they're finished training, will be reassigned to the Army of Arabia. I think I'm going to wait for the railroad construction to slow down a little bit before we assign more of it. It is getting a little bit crazy. Oh man, we actually have a project. Dare we invest in it? Sure, why not? I feel like we should at least get introspectionism because, like, every other country has it. So everyone else is getting regiment reinforcement faster than us. Well, all the major countries are, let's put it that way. Oh, all the railroads. Yeah, all the, yeah, so pretty much all of Armenia, except the part that's too mountainous, has railroad in it now. Wow. Egypt looks like. They are pretty weak. You know what? We may actually want to do this. But I think we'll have to make up our minds whether to do that in the next video. So I will save it here. Since we're almost out of time anyway. But thanks for watching, everybody. Sorry it's been such a long time, but we'll try to make the videos more regular from this point on. Anyway, see you later. Bye.